Hello guys, welcome back to another AutoBert. I'm really excited to review this BMW i7. It's such a nice car, it's luxurious, and it's a really nice car. So I'm really excited to show you this review. My first thoughts on the looks on the car is that it's got a massive grille, and it does like this kind of like light show where when you unlock the car, these like separated lights. So normally on the older versions of the 7 Series, you'd have these lights connected, but BMW have gone with their more newer cars, two separate lights. Same with the X7. But back to the grills, I would just say it looks really good. But as BMW, they are quite famous for their grills, and they're getting pretty big, if I'm honest with you. This car's in a frozen pure grey, which looks very aggressive and good at the same time with this car with its massive grills and in a way and aggressive features. But you can also get it in different, more boring colours. Another feature that BMW offers on the paint is a two-tone. So they paint the car in two colours, which in a sense might look good on some specs, but it just isn't the right thing for this car, in my opinion. This car has got some quite big wheels, 20-inch wheels, but it's also got these aerodynamic pieces on the wheels. Even though it's a luxury car, not a sporty car, it's still fine. This car is massive. It is 5.4 meters long, which is the same length as the saltwater crocodile, and it weighs 2.7 tons, which is the same amount as a blue whale's tongue. This is the BMW i7's xDrive60, which is fully electric and has got 525 horsepower, and it does 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. And the special feature with the four-wheel drive, it is assisted with the motor in the front and back. The only charging point on this car is here, which is accessible with reversing into your driveway, unless you have a really long cable, which means that it probably should have another one on the front here, so you don't have to reverse into your driveway. Our starting price is €130,000, which means that you don't have any additional spec. But this specific car has got €50,000 more spec, which means it is €190,000, which is the same price as some houses can cost. But it is BMW's most luxurious car. One of my favourite features of this car is the automatic doors. With the effortless push, you just press that button and it opens. And it has sensors, so if you're in a busy city and you use the automatic doors, it will not slam into another car. It will stop before hitting the car. Now, after opening your door and you climbing into the car, you may ask, do you have to slam your door close? Well, no, there's a button here that you just press and it will automatically close the door again. Which comes to my next point of no buttons. Since this is the newest BMW technology, you've got a nice curved screen, which also means you have much more less buttons, which means you can have more space for other things. Another cool feature of this car, with its posh, luxurious feel to it, it has a nice crystal finish. You've got nice see-through things here. One of the nice features of the BMW is that it supports Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which also means BMW has added new apps such as the Bundesliga, which is a football competition in Germany. But since it's connected to your an Apple phone or an Android phone, you have access to such things as BBC Sounds or YouTube and whatnot. So you can access all your cell phone apps on the car. As a BMW i7 owner, you're probably going to spend lots of time in the back, so your BMW has maximised the comfort by having massaging seats, heated and ventilated seats, and also these nice big soft cushions, detachable too. Now, you also have different features such as a side panel on your car, which has access to all the media via TV, telephone displays, my modes, so you can change it to theatre, relax, express, digital art, personal, and all those different things. Then you can also adjust your seat, turn on the massaging seat climate too. Now, another cool thing is you can change the interior lights. But onto one of the coolest features, the TV. Now, if you go into my modes and theatre, it will put up the blinds and put the seats into a nicer position, get the TV in a good position, and turn on. Now, you can activate this whilst you're driving, but it makes sure those blinds are closed to not distract any drivers behind or anywhere near you. If you happen to be in the back and not have a passenger in the front, you can put the seats in a very relaxing position where it pushes this seat forward and the driver can drive whilst it's in this mode, which is also very relaxing on long car journeys or just even if you're at a pit stop. I could probably sleep in this car, it's so comfortable. Now you can see the car's pushing the seat up to support my legs, but since I'm short, I don't necessarily need all this. And then the seat has a special platform where longer people can put their feet up comfortably. Now I'm relaxing in the back. Let's talk about my favourite and least favourite things about the car. I've got wireless charging here for every phone you have, and cables underneath here with also storage space. You can access the boot from this. You pull the leather back and then you grab this, push it down, and you have an access to the boot. But I feel like BMW could have made it a bit nicer. They used Velcro. I feel like they could have used buttons or a nicer material. This is a nice rest, but if you put it up, it sticks out quite a lot, which isn't the nicest feature. And I feel like this colour of interior just doesn't go well with the car. I mean, it's blood red practically. This panel is such a good idea. You can have access to all telephone and display such as the theatre mode and also Fire TV, also my mode. One of the best things about this car, if I put it in digital art, you'll see some displays change, like on that it turns to purple and other things like that. Expressive, it changes everything. It even changes the ambient lighting. I can put it in theatre mode where the TV comes down and adjusts the position. I can put it in relax where it puts up all the blinds and also activates the massaging seats. Then you can put it in digital art, my favourite feature, where it changes the dashboard and other features like that, including the ambient lighting and the screensaver. I really like this interior lighting. It's got this nice crystal edge to it, and there's so many different colours, such as indigo, lavender, flamingo. Any mood you're in, you can choose, basically. And this car, personally, I love the colour blue, and it basically goes with anything. I think this is the coolest trim. It's carbon fibre, which goes with any sports car, any luxurious car. But unfortunately, most BMW drivers that buy the i7 choose wood, which I personally absolutely hate. It just doesn't look good. And I like this new carbon fibre in the back here. The airflow in this car, they're integrated to this, which I really like. It looks really clean. But these toggles you have to fiddle with, they're tiny and they just feel like they're from the 1980s with such a luxurious car. I really like the speaker system. It's Bowers and Wilkins. It sounds so good. But I feel like the TV screen should be branded too. Another cool feature I really like is that you can open all doors. Since they're all automatic, you just press one button and they all open. And one button to close it. This car makes a noise that a Hollywood composer created. If we put it in sport mode, this sound changes. Another cool feature that I love about this car is the boost, which is there. A feature I'm not so keen on is the augment reality, which you can see out of the windscreen on the road in front of us, but you can put it on the dash so you can see that. But I don't really like that feature. It just could confuse the driver. You can go into lounge mode, but when you do go into it, says, is your exterior mirror obstructed? But it kind of is. So if the seat was a bit more forward, it would work way better. One thing the car could improve on is the key. Just for such a high quality car, it could have just been a bit higher quality. One of the things I love is the light show that it comes with when you unlock the car. The lights twinkle and the grille is lit up. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the BMW i7 review. Have a nice week and the rest of your life. Bye.